What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Some exclusive content to wrap out today. Danny Jugan text messaged me this afternoon and wanted to make sure we ended this day on a high note, and he did so by sending me over earlier than expected the Axis Football 2017 player models, and I'm here to share them with you now. And I think a lot of you are going to be pleasantly surprised. Now, the visor transparency is something that's going to be worked on, but if you take a look at the detail in these jerseys, Danny went out, and I'll say it, he wanted to buy best-in-class player models and uniforms. And I think to a degree, when you look at these players standing still, he very well achieved that. These player models also have a variety of equipment. I think you're going to notice with Axis Football 2017, the variations of equipment are probably going to be one of the highest levels we've seen in any football game. When you talk about quarter sleeves, half sleeves, variety of sweatbands and placements for those bands, a way to modify the logos on those bands, you are really going to have people that want to go out and create the most realistic rosters. Well, visually, they're going to be able to do that with the tools that Axis Football is providing. Now, I realize a lot of the game looking good is also how it plays, and that's something Danny's working on as well. But the player models were a huge step in needing to be improved and get people into this game, and this is really one of the best ways you can go about it graphically is by improving the looks of the player. And I'm going to just focus primarily here on two final ones. The first one I want you to notice is the way this jersey is constructed. There's multiple panels, there's multiple fabrics, everything is seamed and stitched together in a way that reflects light differently, looks differently, contrasts well, and also provides a very good platform for detail in the jersey. You see the flames on this jersey as an example, and to me that goes a long way in terms of giving gamers the creative option to go and replicate everything they want in a uniform and see it show up on the field. The helmets here also look very good if you pay attention to their detail. And I lastly wanted to leave with this jersey because it's one of my favorites. You don't see a lot of gradation in jerseys, but here you see just a really solid look. And all these uniforms are actually being redone for Axis Football in terms of the teams that you would have default with the game, but you can also imagine the modification market and the way they're going to be able to replicate any assortment of pro, semi-pro leagues is going to be on point when you look at the tools that we have in replicating these uniforms. So I'd love to know your guys' opinions on this. I appreciate you checking it out. Make sure you go give Danny a follow. Axis Games, tons of videos on my channel about them and what they're trying to make with Axis Football 2017 beyond the best game that it can be. And as always, like I've said, go check out my sponsor, Hiram Grooming Products. If you have a beard, you're going to love them. If you don't, then you should probably start growing one this weekend. Would be a great time to do that. I'll be back in the week with more commentary.